there, forest friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make sand leek salt. Look at this beautiful purple salt. They grow everywhere in nature, especially now. It's the time to harvest them. In Denmark we actually call them forest garlic or beach garlic. It's mid-July here in Denmark and it's the perfect time to collect those sand leeks. Yes, there they are. You can see they have those small, beautiful little purple onions, and they also have flowers on them, and you can collect them in July, August and September. Let's get to it. Grab your children, grab your dog, your partner, go into the forest or the beach area and find your sand leek so we can create this beautiful salt today. Hopefully now you have a bunch of these beautiful purple sand leek heads. I got a few bags of them already. What else do you need for today? You need some good salts. I have some sea salt here I'm gonna use for today. Also, I went to my friend's garden and got some lemon thyme. I'm gonna add to this mixture as well. Now that you have all your beautiful sand leek heads, we want to separate the flowers from the onion. And while we are doing that, as you can see here, in the salt I mixed last time. As you can see here, I added the flour later on in the process, because what we are going to do with the small onions, we actually going to blend them together with the salt. And then for the beauty of it, we leave the flour out of the blending process and just add them later before we put them into the oven. All I want you to focus on now is, maybe I grab right here, is to separate the small flowers from the onion heads. And of course some flowers will still, be in the mixture. It doesn't really matter. But as good as you can. As you can see, I also only took those onions. I picked them a few days ago, so they're already a bit dry, because it's been hot here in Denmark. And you keep on doing that, just picking off those beautiful flowers into another tray or another plate, and then you break up the onions like so. Pulling, breaking up the onions here. So it's a little bit of work, but I tell you one thing, it's pretty worth it. I got it all separated, not perfectly, but who is perfect in this world? So some of the flowers are still in here, and there's some small onion heads in the flowers as well, but everything is going to be dried anyway. All we need now is a scale and a blender. So this is on 0 now, and we're just gonna weigh out how many onions we have. We have 128 grams of sand leeks. I always want to say forest onions, but add some salt, some sea salt to it. And we have around 200 grams here of salt. I just grabbed myself a spoon to just mix it up, just to see. This is how I work, and most of the time is like, how does it look? How much onion content do we have versus salt content? And I feel like we could just add a little bit salt more in here. Let's go up to 400. And then, yeah. And I just, yeah, that's perfect. This feels perfect, so let's mix it up. I'm definitely gonna spare you for the sound. What I want to say, as soon as it slows, first it goes really fast in here, and then when it starts slowing down, that's around the time when it's ready. So you don't want the salt to be too fine, and you just want the onions to be open. I call them onion now because they look like small red onions. And now we are actually ready for the next step. And we take a salt mix and we throw it on there, and then just with your bare hands just spread it out here on your baking paper. And you're definitely gonna cry while doing this. And you add your flours to it. You just spread it all over like so. And mix it in there as well. And you take your lemon lime, and you spread it all over the place. Really just crumpling this over there. We just don't want the big branches. So look at how beautiful this is. Are you crying too? I'm just full of tears. But this is gonna be good. Let's turn on the oven. Done crying. We're just gonna turn on the beautiful oven, and we're gonna set it on 75 degrees at the middle of the oven. And that is, it goes now in for around an hour. I will check on it again in an hour. So welcome back to my oven. And as you can see, the salt is drying slowly in here. What you can do sometimes is just mix it up a little bit. Just turn it, and you can already feel like it's getting dry on the edges. But this salt still needs probably half an hour longer. Salt is about to be finished, and it has been in the oven for 1.5 hours approximately. And now when you put your hand in, you can see it's very dry. And it's ready to take out. So I'm just gonna get my things to not burn myself. And what you want to do now is just place it outside for a little while. Leave it out to cool down. And when you're done with that, when you can, like, I would say like in 15 minutes, it will be cool enough. You can put it in your jar or put it in your favorite salt and pepper grinder. And then it's ready to use. You can use this salt for literally everything, for your soups, for your salads. And what I'm looking at here is rye bread, potatoes, mayonnaise, some of the purple flowers from the salt. You add just the salt on, and it tastes amazing. And like I said, this is classic Danish. I think it's called open face sandwich in other countries, but we do this a lot, and it's just absolutely amazing. And with this salt, it's a new experience. Nourishing taste. I love the salt. It's just so full of aroma, and just put your food to another level. So this is all from me today. Put in the comments down below how it goes for you, and see you next time, forest friend.